Do they kind of up the ante and promise us the earth and then
Absolutely.
never quite deliver?
It's totally ridiculous. I voted Conservative in the December election with high hopes of what would be happening in the next 5 years, and you cannot believe how disappointed I am by Boris. It's a total joke the way he's handled this crisis.
But Daniel, Boris says, Daniel, hang on. Boris says that they've taken all the right decisions at the right time, guided by the science.
Well, they would blame the scientists, wouldn't they? I mean, it's a blame game, and it's going to be a blame game until the official inquiry is going to come out in a few. Well, it's going to be years before that comes out. But from what I've seen, all he does is rely on his advisors to instruct him to do this, do that. You know, I live half the time in the south of France. The way Macron has handled it is exemplary.
I agree. I thought that presidential address from the Elysee to the French people, where he said, "Look, we underestimated this. We made mistakes. I'm sorry. We're going to get this back on track." I thought that degree of contrition was amazing.
Absolutely. Held his hands up, said he'd made mistakes, accepted that things had gone wrong, and promised to get things right in order. But Boris, it's just one catalogue. It's one mistake after another, and you know it's so disappointing.
But is it really, Daniel? Is it really Boris? Because actually, we haven't seen. I mean, Boris was very ill.
Of course not.
Boris was very ill, and he was away for a long time, and we haven't seen a huge amount of him. Actually, the person in the front line that makes these promises all the time is Matt Hancock.
Absolutely. I mean, he's like the de facto prime minister at the moment. You know, it just seems like Boris has just hid himself away in a cupboard. You know, just closed with his fingers in his ears, not wanting to take decisions that have to be taken. I mean, this track and trace. It's proving to be an absolute disaster. Complete and utter disaster.
Well, we were just told by Matt Hancock that it's all going according to plan.
Of course, yes.
You don't believe him, do you?
No.
I can tell. So, Daniel, as opposed to promising the earth and perhaps not quite matching up to it, what style of leadership would you now like to see?
I would just like a bit of honesty. That's all I want.
Okay.
You know, honestly, as Macron, honesty is